Welcome to my movie review for The Witch. Now, first off and everything, I just want to say that I had high expectations. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea going into this movie. But I had high expectations for this movie because it won at the Sundance Film Festival. It's an independent film. It's an original idea. After all, everybody's always talking about, well, where's the original ideas? Well, here it is, laid out on the table for you. Well, you want to eat this? That's another question. Now, first off and everything, this is about a family in the 1630s in New England. And it's in pretty much this is about something that the witches winds up tearing this family apart over witchcraft and black magic and the possessions and stuff like that. Now, this movie is filled with why hast thou forsaken me? Why has thee forgotten? Stuff like that. And does this play well? To be honest with you, that factor actually plays well perfectly with the these and thous and stuff like that. You actually feel like you're in the 1630s, part of New England, and this stuff is going on. A bunch of witchcraft is going on. Some bad stuff is going to happen. But I'm going to be honest. This movie was kind of a letdown for me in a lots of ways. I felt like I was bored through some of the scenes in this movie. I felt like there was nothing there with the witches, or it's just called The Witch. I understand it's just called The Witch, which is singular, not plural. But there was nothing there. When you get into this movie, it doesn't start picking up. It's like a slow burn, if you will. In other words, it just slowly turns the flame on, and and that's all they do. Tension, tension, and doesn't work. It really doesn't work. It doesn't really work at all. There was some scenes, like I said, that was kind of boring, kind of drugged out, and I felt like, okay, when does this movie start picking up? It doesn't start picking up until 30 minutes into the movie, and then you see one witch who winds up kind of kissing a 5-year-old, and the next thing you know, he winds up being possessed. And you see, I thought that this movie was going to end up having this thing where I was actually going to see some witchcraft going on, where I was actually going to see the witches actually perform some kind of witchcraft. But no, I don't even see that at all. I don't see none of that. And then, like I said, that part was a complete letdown. But the positive aspects of this is the director did do a great job of getting the best possible best out of their actors, and that's exactly what a director is supposed to do: is get the best that you can get out of your actors, and they got it. And then the gore and the blood wasn't necessary. This is a movie that actually this is how I feel about it. When you actually have a movie that actually has the gore and the violence that's necessary for their scenes, it works perfectly well, and this is what it did. It did it perfectly. It wasn't forced. It was there for it wasn't just there just to have it. They did it because of the fact that it needed it for a particular scene, and that's what I have to say about that. They did a great job. This is also why I also like John Wick, because they actually added in the violence whenever it was necessary in the action sequences, and not just for the sake of having it. And that's also what it did with this. Is also the type of thing that it did well with this movie. But The Witch is a complete letdown, in my honest opinion, with all the hype, with everybody saying, oh, this is the best horror movie that you need to go check out and everything. And I bought it. I should have red boxed it and sent it right back into the thing, because I made a mistake of buying this movie. And I wish that I didn't wind up buying this at all. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to have to give this movie a 1 out of 5, because it did nothing for me. Once the ending came up, the slow burn, is there. And then it's over. There was nothing. It just didn't let it go. It didn't let it explore its necessity to actually let it go and do its thing. It just stayed there in a flame, and that's it. Anyways, that being said, tell me what you guys think of The Witch. Did it work for you? What didn't work for you? Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I mean, were you excited for this movie? Well, tell me what you, well, you know, just tell me your negatives and positives. And then, you know, I'll comment and stuff like that. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and give me that thumbs up if you like this video. And also don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.